Okay, this is just a short video about measuring angles using a non-standard wax paper model. We're going to talk about wedges for the non-standard model. So we're going to take a piece of wax paper and follow these directions. Fold it in half. Doesn't really matter how precise you are. After that, it does. So now I want to fold it in quarters to the center of the paper. Okay, I've got it in quarters. Now I'd like to fold it into eighths into the center. So 1/8 wedges around the center. And then into 1/16. So one more fold to the center. So we're making all of these rays, hopefully coming from approximately the same center point. Okay, once we've got all those rays coming from about the same center point, then what we'd like to do is we'd like to use, so now we've got 16 wedges coming from this center point. And I'd like to measure an angle on this. So to measure an angle, I'll match the center point to the vertex, this vertex down here, match one of the wedge lines to the edge, and then I notice that this angle from this side to this side is one complete wedge, two complete wedges, and about a third of another wedge. So I'm going to say this angle is 2 1/3 wedges. So that angle is 2 1/3 wedges. Remember, a measurement is a number and a unit. So it's 2 1/3 wedges. If I go to this piece, so again, I'll match one of my lines. Doesn't matter which side we match it on. And we match the vertex to the center of my star lines. Okay, so how many wedges is this angle? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Almost 6. I'm going to say that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 3/4 wedges. It's over half a wedge. So that's 5 3/4 wedges. Let's use a different color. So this angle is 5 3/4 wedges. You can stop the video here and measure for yourself with your own wedges. I'll just keep going though to show you my answers. So this one, I'm going to match the vertex and match a line. I matched the line on the other side of the angle. So that's 1 wedge, 2 wedge, 3 wedge, 4 wedge, 5 wedge, 6 wedge. I'm going to call that 6 1/3. Doesn't look like it's quite half. That's 6 1/3 wedges. So this angle is 6 1/3 wedges. And then this last angle all the way over here. So match the vertex to the center of all the wedges. Put a line on one of the sides. And that looks like 1 and a little more than a half, maybe a half, maybe 2/3. Let's match that vertex a little bit better. Maybe 1 1/2. 1 1/2 wedges is what that looks like to me. So this angle is 1 1/2 wedges. So that's how we created a non-standard unit to measure angles, and then how we used it to measure angles of this unusual trapezium. Hope that made sense. Thanks.